I wanted to speak to those of you who want to change your lives in the next 6 months. And what are some of the steps that you can take to actually do so? Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome, so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage, and the hope to be their better selves. And in this episode, I wanted to talk to you about something, or more, I wanted to speak to those of you who want to change your lives in the next 6 months. And what are some of the steps that you can take to actually do so? And I would say I've broken it down to 3 steps that are of major importance, and if you don't get them right, you will not go very far. So the first one is, if you have not yet done so, it is to adopt the growth mindset. Because why is it so important to adopt the growth mindset? The reason for that is our mindset is this invisible force that actually rules our lives. It's the lens through which we view the world, and it depends whether we see problems or whether we see challenges, whether we see obstacles or whether we see opportunities. It's all related to the lens through which we view the world, and that lens is our mindset. And the way we approach the world will also define the way we experience it, and ultimately will define our reality. So if you have not yet adopted the growth mindset, the mindset that you can get better at anything that you're set your mind to, that you're malleable and you've got this incredible potential in you to do so, it would be of immense help to adopt this mindset. There are a few books that I can recommend for you to read, especially the one by Carol Dweck, where she described fixed mindset and growth mindset, what it is, and it will help you to see the scientific proof behind it, so that it's easier for your analytical mind to accept this idea of the growth mindset and to adopt it. But I would say this is the major thing that you can do if you want to change your life in the next 6 months, and it needs to be one of the first steps, because then other actions will follow from it. Once you get your mindset right, you'll start also acting according to that mindset, and you will feel the real change in your life. Then the second step that I wanted to discuss with you, and of course I also wanted to mention that not necessarily they're done in exact order, that you go from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. Of course you can be working already on your mindset and trying to adopt the growth mindset, and at the same time follow through on step 2. But step 2 is connecting with your purpose. And it's very interesting because lots of people ask me if everyone can have their purpose, or if such thing even exists. But I do believe that it does exist for everyone, and that when we feel our most purposeful, when we are connected to our element, something that we have our unique predisposition to, and we are working in our element, and we are also serving the people that we care about, and that's the beautiful combination out of which the purpose or feeling purposeful is born. And if you're not feeling purposeful yet in the activities that you are doing in your life, it could be that you just have not tried out enough things to stumble across something that you truly are interested in, and helping people that you truly care about. If you have not done so, just go ahead and try out a few different new activities and see how you feel about them. Remember, sometimes the interest can be like a little spark. It doesn't feel like a big fire yet, so you need to be very attentive to be able to spot that interest, that little spark. But this is a major step in also changing your life in the next 6 months, because there is nothing as fulfilling as doing something that you're good at and helping those that you care about. This helps you to push way harder and to persevere through the hard times, and just creates meaning for life. And then the third step is to take action consistently, because none of the above matter if you don't take consistent action. because if we don't take consistent action, we'll not get very far. But also what happens is that we mess up with the momentum. Momentum is very, very important, and everyone who is very successful in life, they keep talking about momentum, and they're saying that whether you'll be successful or not is determined by your understanding of the power of momentum. So every time once you start doing something, it's the hardest in the beginning, but then you start generating momentum and it gets easier and easier. But if you start doing something and then you stop and then you start again and then you stop again, all of this time you're just losing momentum. So you're making it harder for yourself to achieve success or get to a good level, just because you are messing up the momentum, the momentum part of the equation. So it's okay to slow down if it's required for the season that you're currently in, but to never stop taking action consistently, because that's the key to success. Let me summarize quickly the 3 steps that I mentioned. The first one was to adopt the growth mindset. It is the lens through which we view the world. Then the second step was to connect with your purpose, as there's nothing more meaningful or fulfilling than doing something that you're good at and serving those that you care about. And then the third part is taking action consistently so that we can actually make progress and not to mess up with the momentum part of the equation. I hope you did enjoy this episode. I hope these 3 steps help you to get ahead in life, to change your life completely in the next 6 months, and follow along if you want to know more about the how and how to do that. I'll be sharing more information in my course, so check it out. I'll be sharing it on Instagram for sure, and I hope to see you in the next episode.